Hello, gamers. You better get used to that sound. That is the sound of Nintendo switching. Do you get it? Because that's the new console. No longer Nintendo NX. It is the Nintendo Switch. Quick note here, guys, before I get too far ahead of myself, please stay tuned to the end of this video where I will be showing off an exclusive early prototype of the Nintendo Switch. I was fortunate enough to get this in my hands. This was sent to only me. It's an earlier version, but it looks almost identical to the new Nintendo Switch. Please stay tuned. I will be showing that off. I can't turn it on or anything, but I can show you what it looks like and show you the cartridge slot and the controls and things like that. So please stick around for that. I have to mention this. I'm a fucking idiot. I just recorded maybe 10 minutes of impressions on the Nintendo Switch, and it wasn't recording. I feel like a fucking genius at the moment. Anyway, it's been a while, guys, but I need to talk about this. I have been pumped for the better part of a year now, perhaps even over a year, waiting for the announcement of this console. This has been a big deal for me, and many of you, I know you're in the same boat. We've been waiting for Nintendo to absolutely fail. That's what we've been waiting for. We all have that little spark of hope that this thing isn't going to be the Wii U 2.0. And you know what? I don't think it is. I think this is really unique. I think they nailed the initial review, especially with that snap noise, man. That gets me. I like that noise. I like the idea of snapping a console into a dock. Anyway, let's talk about it. Hybrid console, half portable, half home console. The dock is basically the HDMI port. You just plug it in, it transfers the image over to your TV. That's simple enough for me. I'm fine with that. The controllers. So it's kind of like a little tablet-y type thing. It's not touchscreen as far as I know, and it should not be. I do not want touch controls. Fuck them. I don't want them. So the controller is two kind of mini Wii remote controllers. Some people are going to like this. Some people are not going to like this. In my opinion, they're better than the Wii remotes because they have joysticks on them at least. So even when one person's using one for player 1 and one person's using the other for player 2, at least you still have more control than you did using the Wii remotes. Even though these are smaller, they actually have more buttons on them too. So I think it'll work out. Maybe. I mean, to be seen. That's one of my small criticisms. Just I'm not sure yet how it will control with two people. But with one person, it seems completely fine. You snap one to each side of the control, each side of the tablet, and it just becomes like a full gaming setup controller tablet screen thing. So it works. It works that way. What I don't like as much is when you have it connected to the TV, there's this little square box type deal, and you connect the controllers at each side of the square box to form a full controller, and it just makes the controller completely fucking square. And I don't think that's going to be... I'm not a fan of the square controllers. Who makes a square controller? I don't know. I haven't heard good things about square controllers. Cool little feature, though. It's got a kickstand on the back of it. So, you know, you're sitting on an that's the example they give you, an airplane. You're sitting on an airplane, you pull out your little TV tray fucker thing, and you just kick up that kickstand, and you sit it there, and that's it. You look like the coolest guy on the plane. Everyone's watching you play that Skyrim Remastered. And if you really want to show off, you can take those controllers out of the side of the tablet, and you can just fucking use them from like a couple feet away on the plane. Make it look like you're a really cool guy then. Like you weren't just the coolest guy on the plane, then you're the coolest guy in the airport where the plane is landing. Yeah. Okay, so you can use the controllers wirelessly. Cool feature. Yeah, they showed Skyrim Remastered. That's pretty fucking cool. They showed a lot of their third-party supporters. So that's publishers and developers. And they got a good list. They have a great list, actually. It's a really good list for any console to have. There's going to be a lot of third-party support on this, and people are going to like it. It's only going to pump people up more than they already are. So, great. I mean, they don't have Rockstar on board yet, so maybe no GTA or Red Dead 2. But it's still a good amount of stuff. I mean, Bethesda supported them. That's great. That's awesome. So we got Skyrim Remastered confirmed. We got Splatoon confirmed. And we have a new Mario game confirmed. And the Mario game kind of looks like a little bit of just a tech demo. But I'm not going to crap on it yet because it looked fucking great. The graphics looked great. So, a couple negatives. I don't want to talk negatives, but I have some negatives. I gotta say my negatives. My negatives are mostly unknowns. We don't know what the battery life on this thing is going to be yet. I've read a couple comments saying it's got to be 12 plus hours for this thing to be a success. That's bullshit. That's unrealistic. Like $1,000 laptops barely fucking have that much battery. I'm thinking it's got to be around the 6-hour mark. In my opinion, for this thing to be successful, it's got to have 6 hours of battery at least for a portable console. Just measure up to like a regular laptop, like not a top of the line, not a bottom of the line either, just in the middle, something that lasts 6 to 7 hours. I think that's all we need. That's all we want. We won't complain. We'll charge it in between, but we need to be able to sit down for at least a good gaming session without charging this thing. It's just the way it is. The other thing we don't know yet is the performance. I mean, what they showed looked good, but at the same time, one of those little Zelda clips they showed, I don't know, the FPS was not very high. It was dropping. I'd say below 30. Kind of stuttery, kind of laggy for a split second, but who knows? Can't judge on that yet. The console's not out. Controls was another negative. I already touched on that. It's gonna be fine either way. I just don't know how good the controls are gonna be when you only have the one little stick in your hand, which might never even come up, but I don't know. It'll be okay for party games. Like, I could see like a Mario Party working pretty well with that. But I don't know. It's like when I saw the little NBA demo there, I don't know if I'd be comfortable playing it like that. And the price, of course, very unknown. Could be $349. That's the rumor. Would be one of Nintendo's most expensive consoles ever. To be honest with you, if this thing was $399, I'd probably turn around tomorrow and fucking buy it, just because the hype. Overall, I think they did a great job introducing this. This was a very good reveal. They showed as much as they needed to show in 3 minutes to get people invested. People believe in Nintendo. I'm sure their stock will rise just because of this reveal. This is different enough. I think it's going to succeed. I think either way, this is going to succeed. The support's behind it. The third party is behind it. I think the gamers, you guys, are going to get behind it. And this is just going to be a crazy success. Thank you very much, gamers, for watching my first impressions of the Nintendo Switch. I really appreciate it. I know I haven't been on YouTube very much in the past months. Life is crazy. It hasn't calmed down. I still love doing this, just haven't had the time to do it. But don't worry, because I am going to be uploading some Gears of War 4. I'm going to be uploading some WWE 2K17. I'm going to be playing some Battlefield 1. And then coming up after these games, I have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Titanfall 2, Skyrim Remastered, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, Dishonored 2, Watch Dogs 2, all the way up to the new Final Fantasy game. Lots of shit is on the way. I have almost all these games either bought or pre-ordered, or I'm in the process of buying now. So should be lots of content coming. As promised, guys, you stuck around. Here is the exclusive footage of the Nintendo Switch prototype. Thank you for watching. Alright, guys, as promised, here is an early hands-on preview of the Nintendo Switch. Now, I've been very fortunate to get my hand on one of these. No one else has this yet. This is a prototype. It's changed a little bit, but it's mostly the exact same to what the reveal was today. It's pretty much the exact same. So let's start off here. So here it is. Here's the Switch. So as you can see, it does have the two removable controllers on each side of the screen, just like in the video, and they are removable. Kind of hard. I'm trying to film here, but yeah, look. So they're removable, and they can be used like in one hand, like an individual controller. See? Yeah. So removable controllers. Two people can actually use these at the same time. So player 1, player 2, and then here's the magic though. Here is here's the magic. Here is the Nintendo Switch itself, the NX in my hand. It's very thin, it's very lightweight, but it's that snapping noise that it makes when you snap the controllers back into place. That's what makes this console so special. And of course, you can see the pins on the bottom. You can put that into the docking station. It just slides right in, and then it connects to your TV. And this is really a revolutionary console. Like, look, little handle. You can pick it up from the little handle. So here's another example here. So this is cartridge based now, and I don't have a real cartridge, but I have like an example. Like, how about we just use this? Yeah, like this little Samsung SD adapter thing. So if you look around this thing, you will actually find, look at that little slot right there. Let's see if I can get a better view. That is the cartridge slot. Focus, focus, focus. That is where this cartridge will fit in, right? It just kind of goes. So yeah, I mean, look at this. You got the controllers; they're solid quality, solid build. The little snapping noise when you connect it is there. You got the cartridges, and it's just like it's a prototype, so it doesn't turn on or anything or show any Nintendo logos. Like, I can't do that, but yeah, it's pretty solid. For first impressions, like it's pretty good. I'm pleased with this.